You know that feeling, right? That little gap between the money you make and the money you feel you should be making? Well, in this explainer, we're going to dig into why that gap exists and, more importantly, what you can do about it. So let me just ask you directly. Are you paid what you're truly worth? It seems like a simple question, but the answer, man, it can feel so complicated. This is the big challenge we're tackling today, and if you feel uncertain about it, trust me, you are not alone. Just how common is this feeling? Well, get this. A recent survey found that a staggering 70% of professionals aren't confident they know what their professional worth actually is. That's a huge majority of us just kind of feeling around in the dark.
And that lack of confidence, it leads directly to this number. 68% of professionals don't believe they're being paid fairly, which, makes total sense. If you don't actually know your value, how could you possibly feel good about the salary you have?
All of this adds up to a feeling that we're basically flying blind, trying to navigate these huge career decisions without the right information, without the right instruments.
But here's the thing, and this is really important. This isn't on you. It's not some personal failing. The system we've been given to figure all this out is fundamentally broken. It's just a patchwork of unreliable data and pure guesswork.
I mean, think about how we do this right now. We pull a number from Glassdoor, we scroll through some anonymous Reddit thread, we ask our friends what they think, and at the end of the day, we just go with our gut. It's a recipe for self-doubt.
And this quote from Seth, wow, it just hits the nail on the head. It perfectly captures that frustration, right? You feel good about the work you do, you know you're skilled, but turning that confidence into an actual dollar figure feels impossible.
Okay, so the current way is a mess. But what if there was a better way? Imagine for a second having something like a financial advisor, but for your career, a trusted source to guide you.
And this is the core idea behind it. It's about moving past a simple salary number to a concept called whole professional worth. This looks at everything you bring to the table, not just your job title, but your skills, your certifications, any side hustles, and even those weird career pivots that gave you really unique experience. And that's the fundamental shift. While the tools we're used to just see a job title and spit out a generic average, a new approach, like with a tool called Lossdog, is designed to analyze you, the whole person, and capture all the nuance that those averages just completely miss.
And people are so ready for this. A massive 81% of professionals agree that these kinds of whole person experiences should be factored in to how they're valued. So the demand for a better, more complete picture is absolutely there.
Okay, so this all sounds great in theory, but how does it actually work? How can a system take your entire, unique career history and translate that into a clear, useful number? Well, the process is actually designed to be incredibly simple. Just 3 steps. You upload your resume, you have a quick chat with an AI coach, and then you see your whole professional worth. That's it. Simple, clear, no more guesswork. Now that second step is really the secret sauce. This AI coach, named Finn, guides you with a few smart questions. Its whole purpose is to help you uncover valuable stuff in your work history that you might have totally forgotten about or overlooked. So let's really break down the difference here. On one side, you have the old salary estimators. They give you a static, impersonal number based on averages. On the other side, this new approach gives you a personalized, dynamic score that not only tells you your worth now, but gives you a roadmap for how to grow it. And it's the same story when you compare it to resume tools. They're all about formatting and keywords to get you past some automated screening software. This approach is completely different. It's about helping you tell your unique story, unlocking that overlooked value, and building the real confidence you need.
So you have this new, powerful number. What do you do with it? This is where the clarity really translates into action, right at the moments where it matters the most.
Think about your own career. Whether you're hunting for a new job, gearing up to negotiate a raise, thinking about changing industries completely, or just trying to track your growth over time, these are the moments where knowing your true worth is an absolute game changer. And you can really see the impact this has on people. For Mark here, it was all about validation. Finally seeing a number that reflected what he actually contributes, that gave him this powerful sense of certainty.
For Dylan, it was about a whole new perspective. The process helped him reframe parts of his own career to see real value in experiences he had pretty much dismissed. I mean, that's a huge mental shift.
And I love this one from Helly because it shows the forward-looking power. It's not just a static number. It becomes this active tool you can play with to map out your next move, to see exactly how you can increase your worth.
So the bottom line is this. We have been guessing for far too long. The technology and the data are finally here to give us a real answer, to help us move from that feeling of anxiety and uncertainty to one of real clarity and confidence. So I'll leave you with this question. If you had that number in your hands right now, a trusted, dynamic measure of your whole professional worth, what would you do with it? What move would you make next? Something to think about.